Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night at around like 10. Sorry I'm making this vlog so late. I'm usually, I would say I'm usually better about this, but I'm not usually better about this. So I'm sorry I'm not usually better about this. But today was a really good day. I was sick and I went back to school for the first time this week because I was sicky chicky. But I'm all better now and I was so happy to go back to school and see people because I love people so much, like a lot. Yeah, so school was good. Lunch was kind of awkward because I sat with people I don't usually sit with. And, like, I've talked to them all one-on-one. They were, like, really great people. Like, we're good friends one-on-one. But as soon as they get together, it changes the entire dynamic. And I don't know why they act so much differently when they're all together than when I'm talking to them one-on-one. I don't know. Maybe it's pressure from each other. Maybe it's pressure from me. We'll never know. But other than that, the day was good. And plus lunch only made the period after I have, like, lunch only made my fourth period class better because I was excited to go out of the lunchroom and go learn Spanish, and I like Spanish already, so it was a fun time. Yeah, we had youth group tonight, and that was really cool, and I don't know, I really love youth group because there's some really awesome people there, and they just make me feel really happy, even though they're obnoxious sometimes. It kind of makes sense because I hang out with people that are like me, because I don't know why, but it's fun. And I am obnoxious, so it makes sense. But it's really cool, because, like, there's some people there where you can, like, really definitely tell that God's working in their lives, and I really like that. Like, there's this one kid, Mark, and I love talking to him, because it's like, he understands me, and he understands, like, the whole relationship with God thing, and it's refreshing. So, yeah, today in youth group we were talking about being comfortable. And I wrote this down. I'm going to read you what I wrote, because that might help me process it better. It says, comfortable should feel so wrong that it is uncomfortable. Like, if you're comfortable in your faith, something isn't right. And that doesn't, comfortable and satisfied don't mean the same thing. Well, satisfied, you're satisfied in having Christ. You shouldn't be ever comfortable, you know, like, letting just having him be enough. Does that make any sense? Like, when you have Christ, you're satisfied, but you want other people to be satisfied, and so you're not comfortable just sitting around. Does that make sense? And how you shouldn't get comfortable with, like, get comfortable in expecting that God won't do things in your life. You know, like, there was in the Bible, in Luke, where was it? No, it was in John 5? Let me look, hold on, sorry. Matthew, Luke, Acts, John. I know that's not how I know it's gonna go. I was just looking through the. Anyway, let's see. John 5, healing at the pool. I'm gonna read this aloud to you. It says, I'm reading from the NIV. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for a feast of the Jews. Now there is in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie, the blind, the lame, and the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. That's a really long time. When Jesus saw him lying there, and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured, picked up his mat, and walked. Crazy, right? And this relates to us in the way that... Okay, notice how the paralyzed man, he didn't say whether or not he wanted to be healed. He just said, "It'll never happen." God asked him, or Jesus asked him, "Do you want to be healed?" And he just said, "It'll never happen. Nobody help me to the pool. I have no hope." And then, like, he was just comfortable in that state of not being healed. Like, for so many years, you have to imagine people have been coming up asking him if he wants food or clothes, right? Because he's just a poor man on the side of the road. But nobody's offered him, like, healing. Nobody's come up and asked him if he wants to be healed. So when it happened, he just said, "It's not gonna happen." Like, I don't know, and I think we do that too. Like, God will ask us, like, "Do you want me to move in your life?" and we'll say it's not going to happen. Because we get comfortable where we are, stagnant. It's not good. So, moral of this story is, be satisfied, but uncomfortable. I really hope you understand that. Yeah, so, one thing that you learned or observed from today, or one question that you have from today, write it in the comments box, and thanks for watching. Mwah.